Welcome at the check-in of the water arc. And water doesn't rush to meet you, it moves at the pace of what's true. You begin to feel like yourself, not because you fixed anything, but you stopped doing what you think you should do. So feel your body where it touches the surface beneath you, and ask yourself gently, how connected do I feel as part of the world around me? Or how separate? So give it a number from 0 to 10. 0 might feel isolated or closed, and 10 might feel open, fluid. And wherever you land, that's your current tide to notice. So now if your body or heart had one word for its tone right now, what would it be? Maybe it's soft held, or scattered, or still. Let that word rest quietly in you, like a pebble settling on the riverbed. And take one slow breath in and one slow breath out, and feel yourself entering the rhythm of water. When you're ready, begin your first water practice. Ripple listening. We're starting off with setting our intention. I feel my heartbeat as a ripple of connection, and I honor when the ripple isn't met. So sit comfortable. Maybe place one hand on your heart or wherever feels comfortable on your body, and wherever you can feel life moving. So feel your pulse, feel your breath, and feel the aliveness inside you. Imagine that aliveness, that signal, rippling outward through your body, through your day, and through the people and places you will meet. And whisper gently to yourself, I am here and I'm listening. Just trust the ripple. No need to think of what will happen next. And imagine each heartbeat sending a wave of energy through your body, through the room, and through the air around you. Each pulse is a soft ripple meeting the world. Now let one ripple guide a simple, imaginative action. And really simple. Maybe it's like taking a sip of water, opening a window, sending a kind text. And follow that impulse the way ripples widen across a pond until they quietly touch the shore. And if the ripple isn't met, if it fades or returns unanswered, honor that too. Connection never needs to be forced. And sometimes the wisdom is in staying within your own heartbeat. Rest there a moment, listening inward and outward, until you can feel the water inside you and around you are moving as one. We're gonna end this practice by asking softly, What gentle ripple is ready to move through me as I will step back into this day? The intention for the field feeling body scan sounds like I soften into spaciousness within and around me, and I also notice where space is not welcome. Close your eyes if it helps, and let your breath arrive naturally. Begin to notice your body slowly, starting at your feet. Simply listening for signal. So move your awareness from your feet upwards, through your knees, and through your hips. Check in if you can cover the distance from your feet to your knees to your hips. And when you feel that, move on upwards to your belly and your chest. From there, go to your arms, upper arm, down to your hands, and again take a moment to really feel the weight in your arms and hands. When you have that, move on to your shoulders. Let's have an extra breath focused on the shoulders. In and a long exhale. We move upward towards the neck and the head, all the way to the crown. Ask yourself gently, where do I feel alive? And what parts might feel dull or distant, less connected? Where do I sense openness or pullback? And now choose one spot in your body that needs attention. Just intuitively, you go there and you breathe into it 3 times. And let your breath move there like the tide, washing it in and out, giving it a little more space each time. Now expand that awareness slightly beyond your skin. And imagine your field softening outward, including the air around you, including the walls and the quiet life of the room, the subtle pulse of everything nearby. Just notice. That expanded field too is you. And if there's a place where space doesn't feel welcome, where your system asks for closeness or boundary instead, honor that as part of the truth. Spaciousness is wonderful, but it isn't always the medicine. Sometimes healing is in containment. And when you're ready, ask yourself inwardly, what part of me wants 2% more space? Signal in the grass, the intention. I rest into belonging with my environment, and I recognize when it's time to step away. Try this practice outdoors if you can, or imagine it from where you are. Find a patch of ground, grass, sand, soil, even a floor, preferably warmed by sunlight, or a cozy carpet will do, and just sit or lie down for a moment. Feel your body's shape supported by the ground, like lying with your back in tall grass. The earth quietly taking your weight. Close your eyes and begin to listen to the space around you, not for sound, but for tone. Is it busy or quiet? Maybe it's hesitant, kind. And now notice your own tone inside. Feel the rhythm or mood of your inner field. And let both exist, coexist. There's no matching, no fixing. Whisper softly, both here and both held. It's like two different currents in the same riverbed. You're simply allowing the field to include you. If it helps, place a hand on your body and one on the ground. And feel yourself both here and held. And let the field speak. Let yourself listen. That's enough. And if the tone around you feels harsh or misaligned, let that be guidance as well. Belonging doesn't mean forcing harmony. Sometimes it means stepping away, choosing a different field where your system feels at home. As a closure for this practice, ask inwardly, what changes when I allow my tone and the world's tone to meet? Breath sync is a practice you're invited to do with a tree, a friend, or a pet. The intention for this practice sounds like, I gentle align with another's rhythm while staying with my own. And I honor when alignment isn't true. Find someone or something alive to be near, like a friend, a tree, a plant, your pet, and sit or lie nearby. You don't need to face them, just settle into presence. First, come to your own breath. Inhale slowly through your nose. Exhale a little longer through your mouth, like dropping anchor before setting out in the currents. Feel the air move. Feel the light on your skin and feel the life beside you, quiet, distinct, and alive. And just sit near this other presence, plant, animal, person, with care and consent. Just notice, do you sense a shift in rhythm? Can be the slow sway of branches, a dog's steady breathing, the subtle rise and fall of another chest beside yours. And you're not trying to change or match. Simply stay with your own rhythm and let coherence speak. And sometimes two waves crest together, sometimes apart, each keeping its own tide. If alignment comes, notice the ease, a quiet joining of rhythm and breath. And if it doesn't, honor that truth as well. Sometimes wisdom is in keeping your own breath steady while another moves differently. And when you feel complete, close with a quiet thank you to the other and to yourself, to the shared field between you. And ask softly, how can I stay with myself while being with another? Mapping the day's weave. You need pen and paper for this practice. So let's start with setting the intention to notice the threads of my day, to see where repair or release is needed, and let those patterns soften into flow. Take a blank page and let your hand move freely for about 30 seconds. Lines, swirls, dots, anything. Like ripples forming on the surface of water. You're not making art, you're just doing something. So now pause and look. And notice the marks, the spaces and the flows of your lines. And ask softly, am I open today? And where was I open? And if something tightened you, where did I tighten or pull back? Who or what felt close? And who or what felt distant? Who brought clarity? Was there clarity? Or was there static? Maybe the static came later, and then who brought static? Now circle one place that asks for something. Maybe that something is kindness, repair, or rest. So you're not making art, you're tracing patterns. And the sketch is not meant to be pretty. It's meant to reflect a signal. So it's fine that it's messy. Let it be messy. Like healing, like you. And as you look at your page, notice, is there any thread that wants repair? Or a knot that's ready to release? Just name it. And let the pattern soften back toward flow. Write a simple, kind intention for tomorrow, one small way of tending that thread. And ask yourself inwardly, what part of my weave wants to be met with softness? Water checkout. I like to call it returning to the current. Before you close this water arc, take a quiet moment to feel what's changed. On a scale from 0 to 10, how connected do I feel now? All outcomes are welcome. And then ask, do I feel more connected or more clear about where not to pour my tide? Both are wisdom, as you know. And water knows when to merge and when to hold its own shoreline. Now find one word for your tone right now. Maybe it's soft, held, open, clear, settled. Let that word be your thank you to your body, your emotions, and the flow that carried you here. Take a deep, kind breath. When you're ready, step back into your day with that same ease, flowing where you belong and resting where you need to. Staying with yourself in whatever you do.